Hello, welcome to my new video. Today I will tell you new information about Princess Irene of Greece's relationship with her nephews. Princess Irene of Greece, sister of Queen Sophia and aunt of King Felipe VI, has passed away. Her nephews and nieces affectionately called her Aunt Pica, a nickname that stemmed from her unique personality. She was a beloved woman who greatly enjoyed the arrival of her 8 nephews and nieces, both Spanish and Greek, the children of King Juan Carlos and Queen Sophia, and the children of King Constantine and Queen Anne-Marie of Greece. Later, time was kind to her, and she also witnessed the growth of the next generation, 17 in total. They rallied around her in her later years, following the death of her brother, King Constantine, and also when it became known that she was suffering from cognitive decline. Today, everyone mourns the loss of a woman whose face lit up in the company of her loved ones and who was always very proud to be Aunt Irene. I remember when I first held Infanta Elena in my arms. It was very emotional. She was my first niece. When Princess Irene recounted this, Infanta Elena had already had her 2 children, Felipe and Victoria de Maricolar, yet the emotion of that moment remained vivid. I love children very much. I adore babies because they have a special wisdom, she added. It's worth remembering that Infanta Elena, born in 1963, was Princess Irene's first niece, and also the first and only granddaughter King Paul ever met, as she passed away in March 1964. This moment, where life and death meet, remained a poignant memory for the family. My sister brought her to Greece so he could see her, and he was delighted. I remember him holding her and saying she looked like him, although she has very Bourbon features. The next to be born was Alexia, in 1965, and her birth, as the firstborn of the King and Queen of Greece, displaced Irene as crown princess. However, this mattered little, since within 2 years, and after the birth of Prince Pavlos, who, as a son, displaced his sister, the family went into exile. Meanwhile, in Spain, Infanta Cristina was born, also in 1965, and King Felipe in 1968. Felipe is a delight. I love him very much. He has a great sense of humor. We talk about the world and politics. Princess Irene recounted. Later came the births of Princes Nicholas, Theodora, and Philippos of Greece. Although she was always very close to her 8 nephews and nieces, due to the demands of daily life, she had more contact with the Spanish ones, with whom she frequently met on Sundays at the Zarzuela Palace for relaxed lunches. The princess explained that it was they who gave her the nickname. My nephews and nieces see me as eccentric. They tease me quite a bit. They call me peculiar, and for short, Pica. I'm the eccentric one in the family, and they laugh a lot. When they play pranks on me, my sister doesn't defend me. She doesn't say anything. She agrees with them. She always made it clear through her actions that she was there for her sister and nephews in a personal and familial way, avoiding any gesture or word that could lead to confusion. Princess Irene was born into royalty, and this was evident in how she managed her boundaries. I have no status. I am the Queen's sister, nothing more, and I am not an official. They are the official ones, she clarified during an interview for the book published in 2007 about her life. On a personal level, I am by her side. We are sisters and very close, but she doesn't consult me about anything. I am not informed, and I shouldn't be informed about anything, she added. Such was her tendency to remain in the background that she posed, by her own choice, in very few official photographs at the wedding of King Felipe and Queen Letizia, aware that this wedding transcended the family sphere. It was the wedding of the future King and Queen of Spain. This is also why she always spoke of her nephews with both affection and reserve. It was Infanta Cristina who paid tribute to her by naming her only daughter, Irene or Dangarin, after her, although the Princess of Greece was also modest about this, saying she felt proud even if it wasn't for her own sake. The connections between the two are evident, since Princess Irene focused her humanitarian work in Asia, especially in India and Vietnam, while Infanta Cristina's daughter moved to Cambodia in 2024 with the Spanish NGO SOS, under the direction of Jesuit priest Kike Figueredo, for humanitarian work with victims of landmines, an endeavor her older brother, Juan Dangarin, had already undertaken. Until the very end, she was present at major family events, even when they became more somber following the death of her brother, King Constantine. Princess Irene attended almost all the celebrations surrounding the wedding of her niece, Theodora of Greece, who married in September 2014 at the Cathedral of the Annunciation in Athens. She returned to Athens the following year for the wedding of another nephew, Nicholas of Greece. By then, Princess Irene appeared more frail. She attended the pre-wedding party with her sister, Queen Sophia, and Infantas Elena and Christina, and also posed for official photographs. However, she was absent from the religious ceremony. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be grateful for every like, comment, and especially subscription.